Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. Game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin, and the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play. Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now, here is Harden, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Up top, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And he makes the first. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure it's a trade-off.
And so he's able to get one of 2.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
The 3 from Harden drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 6. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. And early on, they made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Knocked away. Brogdon finds Tatum. Smart, wide open, he fires. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
For three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Smart against Harden. Passes to Tatum. The shot. A three-pointer, no good. And the pass to Maxey. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Williams. Back to Smart. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smart's got 5 now.
Yeah, Smart, a dominant player in a number of ways, but consistency with the jumper, I think, would put him over the top.
And here's Harris from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. Then for the 76ers, Harrell comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Jumps up, and he dunks it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 15. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Buries it from three-point range.
When you think about Brogdon and his three-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
Got that one up quick. 9 points in the game so far.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And stolen by Thybulle. And there's the pass to Harrell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without your defense being set.
And that one misses.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
And it's White missing. The 76ers leading by 19 points. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here's Harris from the arc. The shot will not fall. James Harden getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Philadelphia with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Stolen by Tucker. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And Joel Embiid gets the 3. Embiid's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. Poked loose. It's stolen by Harris. To the paint. Here's Melton. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Austin with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Brown outside. Tipped away.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Embiid drives in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside, Horford. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Tucker. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And up the floor again, the 76ers running floor. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Harris passes to Harden. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Here's Embiid. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Converting them into points is what they've done, and that's been a big factor in this game, guys.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that floor. Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
The 3 from Tatum. He's off on that one, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Tucker. Another 3 for Philadelphia. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now Tucker, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The kick out to Tatum. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Harris looking it over. Misses the three. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're raining threes. I'm telling you, and the defense forgot to check the weather report. Somebody get them an umbrella and a poncho.
The only thing they're getting is an earful from the coach.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. Kenny, Home Cookin' 62 is asking, who would fare better with today's style of offense, the Jet or the Diesel?
Faster pace and emphasis on spacing the floor. You can't figure that out?
Well, it takes two to space the floor. A man from long range and a man from short range. Everything in between two guys is the space.
Higher education, kid. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart. Kept alive. That's tipped.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker, using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Puts up a 3, and James Harden good for 3. Harden's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the 76ers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside, jammed by Harden.
Well, I don't know if you'll find a more opportunistic player than Harden. He creates his own opportunities because he'll set a trap, take advantage, and then go straight to the bucket.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Beyond the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Good on the triple. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Brogdon, rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Tatum's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Smart. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Shoots over Tucker. Boston again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And here's Harris from the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Tatum for 3.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
From deep Harden, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Tatum with it. He's against Tucker. Tatum's shot is off.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
For 3, Harris hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 12 points in just the second half.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Jaden. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a back in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Griffin. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Niang. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Got a piece of it. Griffin passes to Pritchard. Down low, the kick out to Williams. There's Jackson with the 3. Drops in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Jackson passes to White. And here is Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Yes, that goes in. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Niang kicks to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Korkmaz passes to Niang. Again, Philadelphia.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Outside for Jackson. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And here's Harris from the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, seems like everything he's putting up is finding the net. And right now, Harris is simply balling out.
Harris on the double team. Griffin passes to Pritchard. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. Your TV, you got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's Griffin, and the rejection by Harrell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Phenomenal work on it to Ben so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tobias Harris.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
It's good from long range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Pritchard to stop the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris outside. The tray connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, James. You were in a rhythm from the opening stages of the game. What does it mean to have this kind of performance?
I'm happy. I'm happy we won. We played 4 quarters of great basketball. You got to be locked in. You got to have that mindset to where we're just in attack mode every play, and that's what I was in tonight.
You had them on your heels, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our New Balance player of the game, Tobias Harris.